David Ward here from Martian Mathematics. If you've been thinking about incorporating Google Classroom into your homeschool but didn't know how, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Google Classroom, create a class, invite students to that class. Now, you need a Gmail account to set up Google Classroom. If you don't already have one, then you should sign up for one. Your free Gmail account comes with 15 gigabytes of cloud storage space, which you can access through your web browser, and a suite of digital tools that are just as good or better than their Microsoft counterparts. Google Docs is like Microsoft Word, Google Sheets is like Excel, Google Slides is like PowerPoint, and they're compatible with all of those as well. So you can save your Google Slides as a PowerPoint if you want. There's also Google Drawing, which is what I use for all of the illustrations in the Martian Mathematics curriculum, and Google Sites, which has many great templates for a variety of different kinds of websites along with free web hosting. Though if you want a custom domain name, you'll have to pay around $12 a year for that. There's probably a lot more, but these are the tools that I use and that I am familiar with. Now, I'm not affiliated with Google, though I did write a paper titled Physics the Google Way in the journal The Physics Teacher about using the Google calculator in the classroom back in 2005. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is go to classroom.google.com. And once we arrive there, we'll see this screen here if this is the first time you've been there. I'm going to continue on as the Martian Mathematics user that I set up. We want to create or join our first class, and you see the little arrow pointing up here to this plus sign, so we're going to click on that and we're going to create a class. Now we have to check that I've read and understand the above notice. Continue. Alright, so now we have to come up with a class name, and I'll just call this Martian Mathematics Level 1. And if you want to, section is probably not relevant to you. Subject, you can type that in if you would like. Mathematics, or just math, I guess. I don't know what these drop downs are about, but they're not relevant. Room, you know, if you want to put a room there, you can. For homeschooling, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Create. And it's going to set it up here. Just take a second. This is commonly used in the public schools. Google has been spending a lot of time marketing to public schools to use Classroom. Let's see, it gives us a little message here. Get ready for your school year. See student grades for all assignments on the grades page. Test drive rubrics, originality reports, and SIS grade sync. No idea what SIS grade sync is. I think the originality reports they use the Google search engine to make sure that someone is not plagiarizing some work. Rubrics, that's more relevant for liberal arts types classes where you might grade an assignment in a particular way, you know, like 10 points for originality and 25 points for grammar and spelling or something like that. For a math class, it's not that useful. Customize your stream, go to class settings, classwork on the stream. Okay, got it. So here we've got our first class. Now I'm going to change the default image, that's clearly more useful for a painting class or an art class. You can go and select different, they have a gallery of theme banners that you can apply. Math and science, and something like this might be a little bit better, so we can select that if we wanted to. But I'm actually I'm going to upload a custom theme here. So I'll upload photo. I believe it's going to let me drag and drop. Yep. So let me just grab this document here, drop it in. There we go. Select class theme. And there we have it. Got our class theme. Okay, so we don't have much going on here. The stream, this looks a lot like, you know, a Facebook page or something where the latest posts appear at the top. As we do more with this classroom, we'll see some of that. But let's go to people, because now we want to invite some students. So I want to see if I can actually just invite myself via another account. Excellent. You're probably going to want to invite your children, since you're homeschooling. They'll need Gmail accounts too. Now there's a couple of ways to set those up. You can just set up an account for yourself and let them use it for the purpose of accessing the class. That's the way I did it with my two oldest boys. A better way, however, is to give them a legitimate Gmail account. And the way that you can do that is you can download the Family Link app for your iPhone or Android device and follow the setup instructions. I'll put the link to Family Link app in the description of this video. Alternatively, you can follow the usual instructions for creating a Gmail account, but when you enter your child's birthday, Google will recognize them as a minor, and additional steps will need to be taken from the supervising adult Gmail account to create the child account. It's a bit of a pain, but worth it. Apparently the Google people came from very small families, as the Family Link app is limited to only 6 members, including the 2 parents. As a workaround, each parent can get their own Family Link accounts, and therefore you can have 12 people, which seems more than enough. So that's all we're going to do in this video. In the next video, we'll create some lesson topics in the classwork tab here, and also make some assignments. Thanks for watching.